Hello, everyone, and welcome to the news for the week of December 19th. I am joined by Godfoot this week, and we're going to be doing a bit of wholesome news to begin. Obviously, this is the Christmas week, so you'll be getting the news around Christmas or slightly before, probably about 3 days from now. So this will probably be like the 22nd when this is posted. But we wanted to lead into the holiday season and the holiday week with wholesome news. Godfoot, what do you have to say to our viewers?
Hey, it's just great to be able to bring these very heartwarming articles, well, two of them, and just be able to spread some holiday cheer as we're getting closer to for some of us, our favorite weeks of the year. So happy holidays, everybody.
Hanukkah, you got Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Christmas, whatever you celebrate. Happy holidays. We will be doing a community update probably towards the end of the year, post Christmas. In a video format that will replace the news, talking about this last year that we've done the channel. And we look forward to answering a bunch of questions and everything. And what we're going to do right now, right out the door, is ask if you have any questions for the channel, anything at all, anything you wanted to know about, like the YouTube channel starting, how much work it's been, what we plan on doing next year, any questions you have for myself, Godfoot, or Maxie. What are we planning on doing content wise? If we have any big videos planned, if it's been rough, anything like that, please ask in the comments down below. That's going to be your homework for this week, is just let us know what you want in the Q&A community video. Leave comments, questions, all questions down below. Any question is good enough. We'll of course filter through them and answer them on the coming video. Hey, if you like the content on this channel, do us a favor and subscribe. We're trying to hit 50,000 subscribers in 2023, and every single one really helps. We really want this channel to succeed, and the only way for us to go the distance is if you help share what we do to others. Thanks. To start off the wholesome news this week, we're going to talk about Jacksepticeye's Thankmas charity stream crossing the 10 million mark in a single day. He was not expecting to make more than $1 million, even though the first year he did it in 2020 was 4.6, and the year later was 7.6. He broke the 10 million mark this year with incredible people such as Jack Black, Bella Porch, Mark, of course, Markiplier, and Valkyrie. A lot of people came onto their show. They had a great time. It was like a 6 to 8 hour stream. I watched through the whole thing. It was super wholesome. But I wanted to say, heck yeah, this is awesome. Absolutely incredible to see this much money raised for charity. And Jack's doing a good thing, man. Him and everybody else that come together and do these massive fundraisers and get several $1 million worth of charity money for good causes. It's fantastic.
Yeah, honestly, it's $10 million in one day. That's an eye water. That's amazing. That's just, I mean, I'm not sure anyone even expected, because his last few, 4.6, 7.6, this is just a beautiful jump, and super happy for everyone, and very thankful everyone who participated in it. And yeah, it's just great news overall.
For anyone wondering, the charity that they were supporting is called the World Central Kitchen, and that just provides food to people in need. People that need meals, they can't afford them, for families, children, etc., etc. It's all really awesome that they came together and supported it. And the biggest thing too is that a lot of the other big streamers and other big YouTubers donated to this, with a couple of names such as like Corey Kenshin, Pokimane, Game Grumps, Crank Gameplays. All of them donated big dollar amounts to the total, and 10 mil is awesome, dude. Great job, Jack. We just wanted to say thank you for supporting a great cause, and I know you'll probably never hear this, but loved watching the stream.
Another great wholesome tie-in to the last article is that 13 million has been raised for St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital by Dr. Lupo and his Build Against Cancer charity run. And $13 million, another massive figure to benefit all kinds of children sick with cancers, and making their lives easier, better, and help heal them. And that's just amazing.
A treatment and stuff. Yeah, that's fantastic. And it's 13 million cumulatively since he's been doing it since 2017. And I believe his stream that he did a couple days ago raised more than 1 million in a single stream on Twitch, and that's crazy, dude.
Yeah, he had all kinds of special guests, like the Lego Masters people, Brick and Nick, Stacy Roy, and they were all doing kinds of fun stuff on there, Hot Wings challenges, Uno games, and even some patients came in and joined in, and it was just super extra wholesome. They're playing with Dr. Lupo's son, Charlie.
Yeah, the St. Jude patient Abraham joined the event and played with Dr. Looper's son. That's so wholesome, dude. I love stuff like this. And really, like, the fact that streamers and influencers and YouTubers and everybody will take massive times out of their schedule to just push noble causes like this, to help children, to help people who are less fortunate. I love seeing it. I love seeing it across the board. I know that we personally donate massive amounts when we can to GDQ. We like to support Doctors Without Borders. I know 2 years ago we did Extra Life. We did a Halloween charity where we raised over 20K for kids. And there's nothing quite like the sensation of knowing that you're helping people. It is such a good feeling. So obviously, you know, support what you can if you like donating. If you have a couple bucks spare, it all goes to good causes. Find any of the streams that haven't been done yet. Go back to the links in the description and go visit these charity streams that still have their donation links up, and just donate. Toss a couple bucks, help a couple kids, help a couple people who are starving, and you'll feel better. Trust me. Now, Godfoot, we got to talk about our boy Henry Cavill. Yeah, I'm sure you heard the news about Superman and how he was kind of backstabbed and he's no longer going to be playing Superman. And then this was right after the fact that he basically was forced to quit the Witcher show because one of the stipulations he had was, I don't want to be in the show if you guys are ruining the universe and not being true to the books. And I guess they're going to be doing that. So he left the Witcher, even though he was getting underpaid. Then he lost Superman, but now, thank God, he's been picked up, and it's for an awesome franchise. Do you know what Warhammer 40K is, Godfoot?
As a fellow servant of the Emperor,
true.
I'm absolutely familiar with its customs.
Just screaming and yelling for the Emperor. That's pretty much what you're good at.
Yes.
That's on brand, so you're good. You got basics down. So Warhammer 40K is massive. I'm a huge 40K fan, and Amazon Studios has secured the rights to the universe across series, film, and more, which is insane because 40K has thousands of show potentials and movie potentials, and it's absolutely nutty. And to see Henry Cavill's going to be going on a flagship show for the 40K universe through Amazon. We don't know if it's going to be a movie or a TV shows or anything like that. It's going to be a whole cinematic universe of stuff, like everything under the sun. I don't know who he's going to play. I think he's probably going to end up being Rabute, which is how you say it. It's Rabute Gilliman, which is a Primarch of the Ultramarines, which is a little too specific for people. Maxi, just flash an Ultramarine on screen so people know what an Ultramarine is. But yeah, you can see Rabute Gilliman on screen. You can see that he looks kind of similar. He could easily pull the look off if they just dyed his hair and stuff. But yeah, lots of stuff they could do with 40K. I'm super pumped. And honestly, I know that Cavill's a big Warhammer fan. He loves Warhammer Fantasy. He talked about playing a crap load of Warhammer Total War 3. But Guffa, what do you think of this?
I mean, Cavill's a phenomenal actor. So I know for a fact, especially with something he's passionate about like 40K, this is going to be a really killer series. You know, I have good feelings about this. If it is a series or a movie, not really sure. But the content they'll be releasing, I feel, will be one to remember.
Yeah. Do you think that he could pull off the 40K Space Marine type of thing? You think that he could be a good Space Marine?
Oh yeah.
I feel like
his roles are already diverse anyway. I mean, this is just one more way to go into, and it's just, yeah, he's got the skill.
He's got the skill, and honestly, dude, big money behind a Warhammer TV show. I'm really pumped about that. I genuinely love War. There's so many things they could do, Godfoot. They could do Rogue Trader, which would be an awesome role for him. He could be a badass, a good guy, and a bad guy at the same time. They could do like an Inquisitor role. They could make like a whole series off the books where there's a couple of Inquisitor books that are really good. They could make them Space Marines. They could make it off the Horus Heresy. There's so much stuff they could do and so many roles he could fill that I'm super pumped for Cavill in honestly any capacity. And I'm just glad the dude caught a break because he probably wasn't feeling really great off of the Superman deal.
Speaking of movies, Five Nights at Freddy's will be getting a movie. And who else to play the infamous purple guy except Matthew Lillard, who plays Shaggy in the Scooby-Doo movies? Like, wow. I mean, there's going to be, the Hunger Games actor, Hutchinson? Or Hutcherson? He's going to play, he's going to be in this too. And a very interesting cast, especially for Well, it's ultimately a relatively dark story.
Oh, extremely. Yeah, no, absolutely dark story.
Yeah. So
Dead kids,
I think
serial killers. Yeah, the whole
dead
shebang.
kids, serial killers, animated robots with dead kids in them. Yes. Well, we'll just see how he pulls it off. I mean, I'm still excited. I like him as an actor, so eh, it just kind of came out of nowhere.
Look, honestly, if they do a Five Nights at Freddy's show really good, so Josh Hutcherson is going to be the original protagonist of the first game, which is Mike Schmidt. And again, yeah, like Offit said, Matthew Lillard is going to be playing William Afton, which is Purple Guy. So I love Five Nights at Freddy's. God, Maxie, you're gonna have a hard time editing this. I love this series. It's really solid. I'm honestly, Godfoot, I'm glad that we got to talk about this because it's cool. I think genuinely it could be a great horror movie. And for people that love Five Nights at Freddy's, honestly, we're looking forward to the Matt Pat breakdown of the movie, dude. We're gonna get the review, we're gonna get the whole 9 yards. Godfoot, are we gonna go see the Five Nights at Freddy's movie in theaters?
We can go to the theater and check it out. I mean, it's gonna be directed by Emma Tammy, who made Blood Moon and The Wind, both mid in my opinion. But hey, you know what? Honestly, FNAF already has a established audience, has a bunch of fans and everything, and I'm sure they looked into and they understand the story, so it might be cool. It's not
as long as they just make it like a copy of what the game is, but live action, where it's actually terrifying and it's a horror movie and it's not super dumbed down for kids.
And make it
if
like
they dumb it down for kids, man,
it has to be for a movie like this with that kind of storyline. Come on, there's only so many sprinkles you can put on to make it like kid friendly. It's not going to be kid friendly. It has to be R. Come on.
Yeah, dude. Imagine Jason, but like in a pink jumper. That's what they need to do. That's as much of a kid friendly thing they could do for the Friday the 13th.
We're talking.
Yeah, dude. Look, Jason could rock pink. I'm honestly with it. So I hope they do the same sort of thing for FNAF the movie, and we'll just have to see. Maybe we'll even talk about it in like a video when this comes out because it's kind of big. It's been coming for a long time. We got that really crappy knockoff Five Nights at Freddy's with like, I think it was Will Ferrell was in it or something. I don't remember, but it was garbage. It was terrible. It was awful. It was not good. The one that I'm thinking of. I don't even like it. I don't even remember the name of it.
How many games is this going to cover?
One.
Like how many? Just the original FNAF?
Yeah, it's going to be the original game.
With, then.
Yep.
Huh. I wonder if they'll continue it afterwards if it works out.
Yeah, if it does really well, we might even get like spin-offs and shows and things. And the whole universe has enough stuff that you could make a couple of movies without any problem. So we'll wait and see. Now, Godfoot, I know you're a big gaming man. You got big gamer dick. You know what I mean? Huge, absolutely massive. Got your big old gamer PC. You got the best monitors money could buy. You got the tricked out setup.
Gamer cock, after all.
Yeah, you got. When people think of a gamer, they think of Godfoot with how much stuff he's got. Well, Godfoot, let me tell you, your computing is the way of the past. You're looking at getting like double 4090s. You're looking at maybe upgrading your CPU. Man, forget all that, Godfoot, because you know what you could buy now?
What?
A quantum computer. And that's right. We talked about this a long time ago. The security ramifications.
I want to spend $200,000 on it, right?
It's $50,000.
It's so big, huh?
No. So the biggest one you could get right now, which is 3 qubits of quantum computing, which is a lot, apparently, allegedly. I don't really know the numbers comparatively compared to normal processing. Well, it's crazy, okay? The biggest one they got that you could buy is called the Triangulum, and that's only $58,000 US. But if you're a man that has 10 grand laying around, Godfoot, I can get you a quantum computer for about $8,700 for the 60-watt Gemini Mini. This is crazy, dude. You remember the news article we did forever ago? It was like back at the beginning of the show where we talked about the risks and the possible terror stuff that could happen with quantum computing because of the whole, the fact that it could actually shake up the world like Y2K was supposed to. It's crazy to think that now it can be sold to individuals and individual people can have the power of it. There's a lot of stuff that comes into like code breaking, password cracking, a bunch of other crazy stuff that quantum computers in the hands of governments and companies could like wreak havoc upon the world with. And so obviously there's those concerns, but the fact that we're jumping this fast, and it feels like a year, not even a year ago, dude, we just talked about how it was theoretical, like whether or not we could get quantum computers. And now they're selling household quantum computers.
Portable.
Portable, yeah.
Portable. That is just that boggles the mind. All the use cases for this is just, yeah, scary, but also super exciting.
So for people that need to have clarification on how quantum computers work versus normal computers, the difference is that quantum computers use nuclear magnetic resonance, or NMR quantum computing, which literally use atoms to compute things. It takes a molecule and uses the nuclear spin of the atoms inside of those molecule as a computing system, and it can work at room temperature. If that science alone that sentence doesn't blow your mind, I don't know how to explain it any further than that. That is as dumbed down as I can summarize quantum computing. It uses a molecule and uses the nuclear spin of the molecule's atoms as a computing system. That's crazy,
God,
dude.
That's fascinating.
Like technology, like it's jumping so fast, dude. How long until we get Intel making quantum processors and shit for our computers, dude? We gotta throw nuclear quantum computing into our gaming rig.
Hey, with this, maybe I can finally run Minecraft RTX.
You might be able to. The amount of applications for quantum computing right now is kind of limited. It can only do certain things, but the technology is progressing, and the fact that they're already selling them in a portable fashion is kind of wild. Obviously you're not going to be able to run Minecraft as far as I'm concerned on a quantum computer right now.
Yeah,
but
maybe in the future. You never know. Next month, hotfix.
Hotfix Minecraft now runs on the triangulum. But yeah, I mean the actual implications of this are wild. We're going to be seeing technology fly over the next 2 years when it comes to quantum computing. If anything happens in the gaming world, obviously like massive hacks or password breaks or anything because of quantum computers, we'll talk about it. But this was just so cool, dude, that we had to talk about this, because a lot of people just don't understand the leap from traditional computing to quantum computing, and you guys should look into it more, read more. This isn't going to become an educational seminar because it's unbelievably complex, but it's cool that you can just have a box. You can buy a box that is a quantum computer and just have it on top of your fridge as a paperweight.
And for relatively affordable prices. I mean, in context of what it is.
Yeah.
Right? That's crazy. That costs almost as some people's PC builds, 9,000. You can easily spec a normal PC up to that. Oh.
And with that, that's going to be the news for this week. Again, we will not be doing news over Christmas break. You'll most likely be getting a community video during Christmas break, as well as a very specific review. For anyone that has anything that they want to comment down below, remember that we're asking that you comment questions for us to answer during this community video. And I guess all that's left to say is happy holidays, regardless of what you're celebrating or if you're celebrating at all. Godfoot, do you have anything you want to say to people before we go?
A very happy holidays, and look forward to seeing your questions in the comments for our Q&A.
All right. And with that, thank you so much for watching. Like the video, retweet the video. Wait, no, not retweet. This isn't Twitter. Like the video, smash that like button, share the video around, leave a comment, hit the notification, subscribe to the channel. Until the next video, this is Godfoot and Delrith, and we'll be seeing you. Bye.
Bye-bye.